She says men don't actively pursue women anymore.
Fellas, because I'm trying to understand the dynamic now and how all this got misconstrued. Why is it that men nowadays, when it comes to dating, they don't believe in pursuing a woman, aka chasing a woman? What is the big issue with a man pursuing a woman? I don't just mean you making the first move. I mean like you actively pursuing this woman, calling her, texting her, planning dates. Why is it now we're in this day and age where men are like, oh, you could call me, oh, I was waiting on you to call me, I was waiting on you to text me, I was waiting on you to make the first move? For what? Criticize me all y'all want, but I am an old-fashioned girly. I was raised by my grandmothers. I believe in the old school ways and how things are supposed to go. If you that type of man where you think you are the prize, honestly, this video ain't for you, because I believe that women are the prize, because we're the ones that get chose. We're the ones that get picked. When a man findeth a wife, a man findeth a good thing. And I'm not even the type of woman to sit up here and think that I'm equal to a man. I think that a man is most definitely above me. My husband is for sure above me. Your heavenly father, your husband, everything else immediately after that. I'm not the one to sit up here and try to...
You do not believe that shit. You literally just contradicted yourself. You just said you believe the woman is the prize. How can you in one sentence believe that the woman is the prize, and then in the next sentence say that the man is above me? That contradicts itself. I'm telling you, just let them talk. Like when like they start going off like this, don't try to argue logic. You know, my mom always told me, so stop arguing with your sisters. Like, she's like, yo, like, you talk too much. Just listen. And now I'm starting to understand. Like, just listen, bro. Speaking of that bullshit.
To say I'm equal to a man and we on the same. No, we not. A man is above me. My husband is above me. So let's get that clear and out the way. Boom. My biggest issue that I have in my dating life is men are so lazy. I was waiting on you to call me. I was waiting on you to text me. No, sir. You asked me for my number. I gave it to you. It's up to you to call me, check on me, see how I'm doing. You're trying to get me. This is my thing. I don't ever make the first move on a man. I let men come get me. You want me? Come get me. If a man really wants you, he's going to come get you. It's not nothing extra I gotta do. It's not, no. If you want me, you're going to come get me. And the lesson that I learned in my previous relationships was never let a man tell you he don't want you more than once. So when I give you my number and you don't call me or you do all that, that's basically telling me you don't want me. Y'all have no problem pursuing your education. You have no problem pursuing your career. You have no problem pursuing your goals. A house when you want a house, a car. So why...
You're listing a bunch of things that are helpful to me and help me on a day-to-day basis that I know, right? Like, I know where this video is going. I'm going to play it out before I give my full breakdown. I just want to address this little point she's making real quick. You're talking about things that I know are valuable to me, even if I don't have them. The education is valuable to me, even before I actually got the degree. The car is beneficial to me, even before I, got the note or I paid it in cash, because I know it's going to get me from point A to point B, right? My goals, my fitness goals is better for my health. It's better for my aesthetics. Us as men, we don't actually know if the juice is worth the squeeze when it comes to approaching women. Now, granted, I still approach women. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit, right? Some guys feel differently. They don't want to approach. They don't want to cold approach. They don't do none of that shit. I still do all of that, but I'm not mad at niggas that go, nah, I only talk to girls that talk to me. I'm not mad at that, because you burn fuel every single time that you are in pursuit of a woman, right? All right, I'm gonna let her finish before I do the whole breakdown on this shit.
Is it y'all have an issue with pursuing a woman, a marriage? Because y'all are the ones that pick us for marriage. We don't pick y'all. Y'all get on one knee. This is why I don't date now. I ain't been on a date in a year. And that is exactly why. It's because I'm so sick of men. Oh, I was waiting on you to call me. Well, you're gonna be waiting till you dead. If you pay attention to like older couples that have like years in, yeah, she didn't really like me at first, and she used to curve me, and then I finally got her. Like, what happened to that? Y'all don't even want the pursuit. of a good woman anymore. And I know I'm a good woman. Hell, I got a good career. I have ambition. I have goals. I have drive. I have things going for myself. I know how to treat a man when I have one. So what is the big issue with pursuing a good woman? I got a question for the...
Oh my God. Women. Jesus Christ. She's got a mouthful. I haven't been on a date in years. I bet you she's still fucking though. Listen, women. This is not 1930. This is not 1950s. This is not the 60s. It's not even the 70s. Your sexual liberation is at an all-time high. You can sleep with any man you want at any time you feel like it, with basically minimal repercussions. There was a point in time in the life of a woman where she slept with a man without being married. They would pick up stones and stone her to fucking death. Can you imagine dying like that? Can you imagine going out, getting stoned to fucking death? I bet you can, right? With that being said, men do not want to pursue a woman who is not worth the squeeze and the pursuit. Back then, when a man pursued a woman, he was getting a virtuous woman who was practicing chastity, celibacy, and abstinence. Today, when you pursue a woman, she could be getting her guts rearranged by any number of niggas, any nigga on a basketball team, any rapper, any streamer. You don't know who she's getting her guts rearranged by. And she's curving you. Oh, I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to talk to you. And she's getting her guts rearranged. As a man, if you're pursuing a woman and I know she's not giving herself to anyone else, there's not any other man occupying this space, that's what fueled men to keep pursuing, because they felt like, okay, at the end of this pursuit, I'm going to be her only one. I'm going to be the only guy that got through the door. Even if she had a guy before you, even if she wasn't a virgin, right? You knew she wasn't actively entertaining other men. Men do not feel like the juice is worth the squeeze when you could pick up your Instagram and you could have 40 different guys in your DMs, 30 guys want to take you out on dates, 10 guys want to fly you out, all them niggas want to put you through the mattress. What is the return on investment here? It's a humiliation ritual where I need to perform the most lucrative, performative lap dance over these other niggas. That's all you're putting me through. Huh? What? That's all we're going through. I'm performing a performative. I said lap dance. I meant to say tap dance. I'm performing a tap dance ritual. Will you please come with me? I am in your DM. Like niggas ain't doing that in 2026. We stopped doing that shit in 2024. I'm not performing this fucking tap dance to get your attention. Like we're not doing that shit, bro. Oh, whatever happened to I didn't want him at first. She needed to see if he was going to be the right man, because she's about to give up something she usually ain't giving up to niggas. So that makes sense. And that's respectable. But that's not what you're doing, bitch. You ain't been on a date in years, but I guarantee you still got a nigga rearranging your guts, and you have a nigga that's rearranging your guts, because the nigga you want to rearrange your guts, he didn't have to pursue you. You pursued him. You liking his story. You sliding on his shit. You smiling and laughing and giggling, doing all this other shit, giving him the guts. And then now when it comes to like, okay, he's the fun guy, right? Because you know the fun guy always gets access because there's no obligation. We went through this already with the 44-year-old woman that we had reviewed, right? He's not obligated to have to go through these things. And because us as men know that this is what we're dealing with, we're just all like deciding like, nigga, I'm not about to pursue you. For what? And us as men, we suffer from the same shit. The way you guys could open your phone and get any plethora or number of attention that you want, we unfortunately, as much as us men don't want to admit that social media has fucked us up too, it has. I don't need to try that hard. I just need to open my DM, scroll, right? Scroll. Oh, she look good. Let me say something. You never know who's gonna hit you back, man. Some of these girls be going. They're like, oh shit, like ding, like talk, like you feel me? It's like, oh, I don't even got to try that hard. I'm at the, yeah, I got like 4 dates this week. Oh yeah, I got like 10 dates this week. Like that's just the reality of the situation. And then don't get me started on the travel bros. Travel bros are all the way fucked up, right? We could just fly to another country. We have dates galore. We have dates out the wazoo, right? And if it's not the dates, we can hit up the red light district. Like we have too much access now, where it's like, why am I about to pursue, right? And now read some of these comments too, because when you read some of these comments, this nigga's like, chicks want you to beg for a date that you're paying for. That is exactly my point. Why am I begging to take you on a date that I have to pay for? Like, what am I getting out of this? Y'all be acting like I'm about to get the freshest, like the freshest steak, the most undriven car, you know what I'm saying? Like a seat that nobody sat in. Like, that's not the reality of this shit. Nigga said, make stoning great again. These women don't move like women. I'm not condoning that on stream. All right. We're not condoning stoning women. That's fucking crazy. We're all women are queens, beautiful tans, worth the price of admission, even Leslie Jones. Yeah, I'm not saying we going back to stoning women, but you know what I'm saying? Like, you guys aren't virtuous Proverbs 31 women. You feel like she out here quoting the Bible like, oh, he that finds a good wife finds a good thing. Do you know what the women of today would be called? Y'all would be called harlots. You would be called whores. So you wouldn't be called, virtuous women. That's not, and that's not to knock you guys, but I'm just being realistic. Like, take what you're doing today and compare it to what women were doing back then. We're in a different time. You now as a woman, you gotta pull up on a nigga you really want to talk to. You have to say something to him, because if not, he's gonna look at you as, she don't really want me. And me as a guy, the unfortunate thing, and I hate to say it, and I'm gonna just use Thailand as just a prime example. Thailand also is one of those places where if you go to certain clubs, you lose as soon as you start the approach. You lose. You automatically lose because you're showing more interest than what you should. As a guy, I'm just giving you guys a prime example. Any club, this works in any club, but I'm gonna just speak in Thailand because Thailand was where I had seen it the most, because I was going out like every day. If I'm the good-looking, tall black nigga with the Cuban chain on, the pearly white teeth, I look good in this club lighting, I immediately lose 10 points when I walk up to you. Immediately lose 10 points, right? What most girls should be doing to me if they want to talk to me is they're finding a reason to bump into me. They're circling around me. They're looking at me super hard. Like, they're trying to force an interaction. If you're not doing that with me, as soon as, if I'm the guy that's coming up to you like, hey, what's up? You're in a club, there's liquor blasting, your ego's at an all-time high. You thinking to yourself, this nigga's a cornball. I'm not gonna talk to him. Like, you feel like you gotta curve a certain amount of guys that night to validate yourself. And now I just became the nigga you curved. I look way cooler, way more valuable if I just stand there and I don't talk to anyone. And I've had girls tell me this. I'm being honest with you guys. I've had girls slide in my DM like, and they'll tell me like, yo, I just wanted to talk to you because you were one of the few guys that wasn't chasing all these girls around the club. You were just standing there, just chilling. And that had turned her on. She was like, yo, wow, like you're not impressed by these girls. Like, so it's like you guys almost get turned on by the fact a guy is not approaching females. And then you guys come on the internet, and it's really unique what women do, right? They tend to complain about the very niggas they're really not into like that. Like, you're really just, you just want the niggas that are less valuable to start approaching you because you realizing that no one's approaching you. And that's what's happening with a lot of women today, is that they're realizing men are just not approaching them. They're just not approaching. Not that men aren't approaching, but it's like the frequency in men that they would expect to approach them, right? Remember when women used to complain about having to walk or go to the train or go places and guys would just never leave them alone every time they're walking? And now they're going through life seeing that men are no longer trying to holler at them, no longer trying to approach them, no longer pursuing them, and they're doing what now? They're hopping on the internet complaining about this shit. I think it's interesting. Anyways, next video, man.